going on, guys? It's Jake here, bringing you guys a Spider-Man Top 5 Friday on the top 5 reasons why the Green Goblin is the best and most important Spider-Man super villain of all time. So let's get into it real quick. So number 5 is, this one is pretty far off from the other ones, but he is most certainly one of the most popular villains of Spider-Man's universe. I mean, outside of Venom and Carnage and maybe Doc Ock, he is definitely up there as one of the most popular Spider-Man villains of all time. And I think a good part of those probably goes to the Sam Raimi movies as well, considering he played a good part in 1, 2, and 3, because he ended up turning Harry into the new Goblin. Alright, but let's move on to number 4. Is the Green Goblin is a huge threat just because of how powerful he is. Now, some of Spider-Man's other villains, like, the example I like to use is the Rhino. The Rhino isn't really even much of a villain anymore. I mean, we've seen him in games and in the comics. He's more of a mini villain at this point, because Spider-Man always takes him out in a couple seconds. The Green Goblin is always a huge fight for Spider-Man. He always has new things and brand new weapons that he pulls out, and he's always a huge battle for Spider-Man. And it's never just like a slide-by fight like with easier villains. Alright, let's move on to number 3. He attacks Spider-Man in a different way than just inflicting physical pain. You might remember this from the Sam Raimi movies. First, we attack his heart. Now, what this basically means is the Green Goblin always focuses on making, emotional and mental blows to Spider-Man instead of, like, physical blows, like punches and kicks and actually hurting him. He hurts him with his mind and with his emotions. And that basically is going to lead up to number 1. But the way he does, I mean, you might remember in Sam Raimi's movie, he attacks Aunt May. And there's a lot of things he does to not hurt Spider-Man as much physically, but definitely mentally. Alright, now number 2 is his actual identity. Now, spoiler alert for those of you who don't know anything about Spider-Man at all, the Green Goblin is Norman Osborn. And Norman Osborn is a huge reason of why the Green Goblin is the Green Goblin. I mean, he's not just another guy behind the mask. This guy has a whole story and a very friendly, well-going relationship with Peter Parker as a person. So when it's revealed that he is the Green Goblin, it's beyond belief. Because, Norman treats Peter almost as if the son that he has always wanted. And it's crazy to know that the Green Goblin, Spider-Man's biggest foe of all time, is also one of his closest companions, friends, and allies. And it's really crazy just to have that in there. Alright, so number 1, the guy killed Gwen Stacy. Alright, so you guys might say, oh, but Mary Jane's his true love anyway. No, that's an opinion thing. I say Gwen Stacy's his true love. And honestly, Mary Jane is more of a backfall girlfriend, more of a backup. But Gwen Stacy, I truly believe, is his actual true love. And the Green Goblin just kills her. Just flat out kills Spider-Man's true love. And that just takes the biggest toll on Spider-Man and shapes him into the superhero that he ends up becoming in the end. So it's really ridiculous that after all the important things I already listed, the Green Goblin adds to his horrible reputation of being Spider-Man's number 1 villain by destroying and ruthlessly killing Gwen Stacy. So thanks for watching my video, guys. I'll be back here next Friday with another video on a Spider-Man Top 5. Be sure to watch the other ones. Be sure to comment on who's your number one villain, and why are some reasons he's number one. And be sure to drop a like. I really appreciate it. And subscribe for more Spider-Man Top 5 Fridays every Friday. Hence the name. So, thanks guys. I'm Jake. Peace out.